Hello, let's get started on our Garfield backpack or plush. I'm gonna start by doubling my orange yarn and I'm gonna use a size J hook. So let's get started on our base. I think I'll start with maybe around 30 chains. You can do more if you want to make him look a little chunkier. So I have 30 chains right here. I'm gonna chain one more and I'm just gonna single crochet all the way down. Here's my first row of single crochets, and this is the start of the base. I'm just gonna chain one, turn my work around, and I'm gonna do a couple more rows of single crochets. So I made around 5 rows of single crochets. If you're gonna do a plushie and you want to make the base wider so that he could stand upright easier, go for it. But for a backpack, I think that's a good sized base. So now I'm gonna turn my work counterclockwise, and I'm gonna work on the edge of the rows here. So on the last stitch right here, you're gonna do another single crochet. So you're gonna single crochet on the 4th row and then single crochet on the 3rd row, and then single crochet on the 2nd row, and then single crochet on the 1st row. Oh, I'm sorry, the 5th, 4th, 3rd, and 2nd row, and then single crochet on the 1st row. Now turn your work counterclockwise again. Now you're gonna work on the bottom side. So just single crochet all the way down and hide your tail as well. Let's see. So single crochet on that last stitch again. So 2 on each corner, and then just single crochet all the way down, hiding your tail as you go along. Okay, so I'm at the end of my bottom row now. So you're gonna rotate your work again, and now you're gonna single crochet on the other edge of your work. So on that last stitch, you're gonna do another single crochet in there. So there's 2 single crochets on that corner. So that's a single crochet on the 1st row, and then single crochet on the 2nd row, single crochet on the 3rd row, single crochet on the 4th row, and then single crochet on the 5th row. So you should have a single crochet all the way around your base. Now I'm gonna switch to a half double crochet now, because it's faster than single crochet and it doesn't leave as much openings in between like with double crochets. So I'm gonna do half double crochets now. So just half double crochet all the way across. Don't increase or decrease, just keep going all the way around until you reach a pouch, and until you reach your desired length. So I'm gonna start with half double crochets, working my way all the way around. And then your work should be going up. Okay. Here's what it should start looking like. So you're just gonna keep going all the way up until you reach your desired length. So this is how your body / pouch should look like. I stopped at 17 rows. So I'm gonna get started on the neck part of the body. So I left some stitches open. So I'm gonna decrease. There's 1 decrease, and then just a half double crochet. Now I'm on the back side, I'm going to do another decrease. Okay, so I'm only going to decrease on the ends here. Now I'm just going to keep crocheting until I reach the end, and then I'm going to decrease again. Okay, so I reached the end. I'm going to do another decrease. Okay, and then just one half double crochet. Now I'm on the other side. I'm going to do another decrease. Okay, and then just half double crochet all the way down until you reach the end. Okay, I'm at the end again. I'm going to do another decrease. And then a half double crochet. Now I'll turn it around, do another decrease. And then just keep doing half double crochets. Now you can see that your work is starting to decrease. You can see that the neck is starting to form. So just keep decreasing on the ends until you have a desired length. I'm gonna come back and see how many rows that'll be. Okay, so I did 5 rows of decreases. And remember, you're just decreasing on the ends here, the front and the back. So as you can see, there's a slant right here. So this will be the neck area. So now I'm just gonna do one regular row, no decreases or anything. So just one regular row, and then we can get started on the head. Okay, I finished my row. I'm just gonna do a single crochet and then a slip stitch. And cut your yarn, pull through. And then just hide your tail, and then we can get started on the head. Okay, day 2. So we're gonna get started on our head, and it's just very simple. It's just a circle. I'm still doubling my yarn, so we're gonna get started on a magic circle here, and I'm gonna do half double crochets because I like half double crochets, but you're more than welcome to do single crochets if you like. So with half double crochets, it's going to be a total of 8 stitches in your magic circle. Okay, so here we have a total of 8 double crochets in our magic circle. So you're just gonna pull through or pull your tail. And with me, how I do my circles, so that there won't be a seam, I don't slip stitch it. I just do a half double crochet into the next, into my first row. And you can't even tell that you're starting a new row. So if you would like to use stitch markers, go ahead. So you're gonna do 2 in each stitch. So there's 2, there's 1, and then there's 2. So go ahead, do 2 in each stitch for a total of 16 stitches. Okay, so we have 16 stitches. For our third row, we're gonna increase on the first stitch and then every other stitch as well. So increase, there's 1, and 2, and then the next stitch is a regular stitch, 3. So increase 1 and 2, and then the next stitch is regular. Increase 1 and 2. Next stitch is just 3, which is just a regular stitch. Okay, we're on our 4th row. So the 4th row, again, you increase on the first stitch and then increase after the 4th stitch. So example, so increase 1 and 2. There's 2 and 1. The next one is just a regular one, 3, and the next one, 4. So after the 4th stitch on your 4th row, increase 1 and 2. There's your increase. The next stitch, 3, and the next stitch, 4. Okay, so the 4th row, you increase after every 4th stitch. Okay, so we're on the 5th row now. So the 5th row, you increase 1 and 2, and then you increase after every 5th stitch. So the next one is 3, the next one is 4, the next one is 5. So now you increase 1 and 2, and so the next stitch is 3, and the next stitch is 4, the next stitch is 5. So keep going and do this with every row. For the 6th row, you increase and then you increase after every 6th stitch. The 7th row the same, increase and then increase after every 7th stitch. Keep going until you reach your desired length. Okay, so here we have our circle. I stopped at 11 rows. So if you need more or less, it's completely up to you. So let's just close this off. I'm gonna do a slip stitch. And then just, actually let's chain 1. So give yourself a bit of a tail to sew the heads later on. So let's see. I think that's good. So just pull your yarn, your tail through. So this is the front side. Go ahead and do another circle for the back side. So now you have both the front and back of the heads. So now you're gonna sew them together. So make sure the tails are on the top side, towards the top side, so that you can sew them going down. But you're only gonna sew them on the sides. So I'm gonna do that and then we'll see how that comes out. So I just sewed like maybe around 10 stitches going down. Yeah, 10. So you should have an opening on the bottom and on the top. Oh, let me... Go ahead and remove the little tails here. Okay, so your tail should be towards the bottom now. So when you grab your body, you're just going to overlap the head with the body around the neck area. So you're starting to form your shape here. Go ahead, overlap it, and then sew around the head. Okay, so you should have sewn the head to the body on both sides. This is how it should look like. Now, if you're going to do a backpack, on the inside there's a flap, if you can see that. So you're going to need that opening through the body. So go ahead and glue the flap to the wall of the heads. Go ahead and glue that if you're going to do a backpack. I'm going to make a plushie, so I'm going to stuff it and then sew it up so I don't need to glue it up. Now, that's the end of part 1. Part 2, we're going to get started on the face. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in part 2.